Hello everybody, Dave Neal here, stand-up comic and host of Bachelor in Paradise, a guy's review. In this video, we're going to talk about some Bachelor in Paradise spoilers, which contestants got engaged on the season and may or may not still be together. This spoiler also spills into who could be the next Bachelor. Now, we have no idea who the next Bachelor is. They're casting for multiple people, so there's no spoiler there. So if you're not concerned with that too much and you're just here to see the tea on who might still be together from Bachelor in Paradise on this season, we'll share all that with you guys. Do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want access to an interview that I'm releasing on Friday, I'm going to be doing early access on Thursday, that's tomorrow, for just the people that sign up for my newsletter. The newsletter's free. I only send it out like once a month. It'll be a place where I share all the tour dates that I have coming up, different stand-up shows, this and that. But I will be sharing the unlisted link in my newsletter to my interview with Brandon Quinn Scanzano, who was on this past season of The Bachelorette. He's, was the one who self-eliminated and was friends with Blake. So we get into all of the behind the scenes, and he does a really good job of painting a picture of what it was like to live with all of those men on Katie Thurston's season. So definitely check that out. Now, let's get into some of the content we'll be discussing in today's spoiler video. A couple of random clips. First, we've got Joe explaining why he wore socks with sandals. This is the pressing information we all need, because clearly, it's like, look, he's a couple months, he's what, 35? So sandals you don't get to wear until A, you've got a kid and you're running a barbecue, or B, you're over 45. That's, I'm saying with socks, of course. But sometimes there are extenuating circumstances why someone might be wearing sandals, so let's at least hear him out here. See what he has to say. Any reason?
Tell me about my sock sandal situation. Now, I do it once in a while because I find it comfortable. But in Paradise, I cut my foot on a rock in the ocean, so I had to protect the cut from rubbing up against the tongue of the sandal. And
okay, so it's a medical reason he's got socks and sandals on. Boy, are we going to have this problem.
And then it would become a rash, and it would hurt more, and it was taking forever to heal, so I wore a sock to protect it. I didn't want to keep putting on gym shoes because that was a pain in the ass and it was 100 degrees. So that's why I wore socks with sandals.
All right. I accept your explanation of why Joe, he didn't want to get a rash after he cut it on a rack. Of course, we've got, look at this, Bachelor Fan Take comes out with the news that Kenny's sensor was missing right here. You can see he's wearing his Speedo. So the sensor was over a Speedo. He wasn't actually naked, which probably violates several different HR policies when it comes to workplace nudity. Grocery Store Joe by episode 3. At this rate, that is a photo of Tom Hanks from Castaway. Very nice. Okay. Very getting lost there on the island. All right, let's go past this. Not everything's worth playing here. Now, Bachelorette Windmill, one of my main or favorite sources of. So I'm going to make a separate video after this about Tyler being considered for The Bachelor, which will cover Camilla Kendra, his ex, denying she's with Lewis Hamilton following her split, and he's calling her a liar. We'll get into all that in a separate video. It is worthy of its own video. Lots of tea there. So anyway, Claire Crowley. Okay, after this, we'll get into the Bachelor in Paradise spoilers. I wanted to give everyone a chance to click away, but Claire Crowley sharing some shade. Shocked production let Kenny acknowledge I was part of the season. Claire tweeted this last night after all the contestants from her season on Paradise were listed as Tayshia's season. So then someone commented, Claire, the moment the contract is up, spill all the tea, and she liked that. I don't know how much tea there is to spill. She left the show early, which could have, look, for what it's worth, I'm happy for her, but that could have severely messed up their shooting schedule and cost them millions of dollars if they didn't have a backup bachelorette ready to go. Cheers to whoever got Tayshia to be the backup Bachelorette. They need a raise because that saved the season big time. All right, what else do we have here, Bachelorette Windmill? Is that our final post from them? All right, so let's go down the chain here. We've got, okay, here's some information for the next episode of Bachelor in Paradise. Knock, knock. Demi's here with the rose ceremony on the horizon and the men poised to hand out their stems. The ladies are feeling the pressure to find a potential match. Guest host David Spade continues to bring the funny, but even he can't quell the tensions when the one and only Demi Burnett arrives, setting her sights on one of the beach's most popular men. Later, more couples are given their first dates where important conversations lead to strengthened connections. Then, with the cocktail party looming, the competition heats up, and a shocking rumor forces one beachgoer to face the others and the truth. So that's coming up next week. A little synopsis there for Monday night's episode. With the shocking first rose ceremony in the past, it's time for some fresh faces to walk down the sunny Bachelor Paradise steps. Who will be the first to join our sexy singles on the beach? It's going to be our new guest host, Lance Bass. The excitement continues as more men arrive looking to get lucky in love, but the excitement quickly fades when the newcomers throw everything into disarray, reigniting old feuds and breaking apart new bonds. Chemistry may bring these couples together, but it may also cause them to combust. So, all right, we're going to be picking up the drama next week. After all, people were saying this episode was a little boring. Mike Fleiss posted this. He's been teasing who the next Bachelor might be. All I can tell you right now is that Bachelor Nation will be very happy. Well, maybe not everybody. And then folks are saying Greg, but again, Mike Fleiss likes to mislead people, so no, people aren't really too sure who the next Bachelor might be. My thought is it's Michael A. Michelle looking beautiful. A post from Mike Fleiss's monitors after shooting this, after Michelle's one of the days of her production. All right, so let's get into this. Here's the speculation, guys. Here's the Bachelor in Paradise speculation. The 40-year-old speculated on his Vial Files podcast that Joe, lovingly referred to by Bachelor Nation fans as Grocery Store Joe, might be the top choice for ABC's long-running franchise. Wells Adams was on here recapping, and he mentioned that he thought someone could get a Bachelorette from Paradise. Nick recalled on the Monday, August 16th episode with Kathy Kelly. I'm almost certain that must be Grocery Store Joe from what we're seeing in episode 1. Earlier this month, Wells, 37, said fans should keep up with the current season of Bachelor in Paradise, which premieres on Monday, before jumping to conclusions about who will be the season 26 star. Let's continue with the spoiler right here. We've got these photo. Now, this is from Reality Steve, dating back several months, and this is Joe with Serena post-Bachelor in Paradise. So clearly they're still together. We don't have much more information about what might be going on there, but clearly they're still together. We'll fast forward past this, or they might not be together. This was from a few months ago. So they were together after Bachelor in Paradise, but no one knows what happens after that. Some people are hoping that it was Dr. Joe that is being considered for the next Bachelor, not Grocery Store Joe. There's so many Joes with professions. It's Dr. Joe, Grocery Store Joe, there's Joe the Plumber, lots of Joes out there. Maybe Joe Park will be the next Bachelor. I don't see why not. We'll see. I believe he will be making an entrance on Bachelor in Paradise, so we'll have to see. All the comments are for Dr. Joe. We'll have to see how it goes. Lots of people want Dr. Joe. This is one of those things, the crowds are mixed. I feel like people want a lot of different people. Dr. Joe, people want Michael A. They don't want to see Madison Pruitt. Maybe they do. I don't know. What do I know? Stop throwing shade at Madison. He's beautiful. Okay, fine, whatever. All right, so then there's some different spoilers there. Let's move on with this story. So we've got Dr. Joe. As I posted before, Reality Steve leaked this 6 weeks ago, confirming one of the engaged couples. We'll get into the other engaged couples next. Again, it doesn't mean they're still together. Here might be the second engaged couple. BachelorNation.scoop posted this yesterday. Tonight's episode spoils engagement. This is a pic of the clip from the end of the episode. This picture has Kenny's chair and part of his tattoo peeking out from his shirt. All right, so this is a photo from the premiere, future promo video. And clearly, whether or not he gets engaged, we've got Kenny here holding a ring. That's all we know. Kenny's there. He's got the the tattoo. He's got the necklace on. So that's Kenny holding a ring, and we'll have to see whether or not Mari says yes. But the rumors are that they are still engaged. So let's go. Let's finish this up here with a Marie Claire article. I know this is a lot of content to get through for Bachelor in Paradise, but I'm going to pull up this Marie Claire article, which shows which of the contestants from Bachelor in Paradise got engaged. We don't know if they're still engaged. This is a few months later. An engagement in Bachelor Nation doesn't mean much. Joe, Grocery Store Joe, and Serena Pitt got engaged. Kenny and Mari got engaged, and here's a new one. Riley Christian and Marissa Gunn get engaged. Now, Marissa Gunn's kissing Connor right now. Riley hasn't even showed up. I love Riley, though, so we'll have to see how he does there. So here they are, and there's Riley and Marissa. All three of those couples choose to leave Paradise together, and all three get engaged, according to Reality Steve. Joe and Serena photographed out and about in Chicago, confirming that they are very much together and presumably engaged. Reality Steve reported Kenny and Mari have also been photographed together, so we're waiting on just one final couple, Riley and Marissa, to be seen together post-Paradise. Riley and Marissa are, thus far, the couple we know the least about. I love Riley. I believe he's a New York City lawyer. God, I love his arms. So strong. Nice guy. He opened up when he was on Tayshia's season. I really like Riley. Marissa seems like a catch, too. I would love to see if they end up making it out of Bachelor in Paradise together. So we'll have to see. Those are the updates. Let me know what you guys think. So we're looking at 3 engagements. As we know, this first episode of Bachelor in Paradise was they said the most making out that has ever happened in night 1. We had a ton of different couples kind of linking up. Some are wondering and questioning whether Kenny and Mari had already canoodled before going on the show because they had a connection right away. Maybe, maybe not. Either way, beautiful children if they so decide to have. They'll have little boy band babies running around the town, I think Riley and Marissa, great match as well. Joe and Serena would be interesting because you've got Serena, she's 23, Joe's 35. Age is but a number, folks. But Joe and Kendall had broken up. She'll be back on this season of Bachelor in Paradise. Some are saying their main breakup was because he didn't want to leave Chicago for Los Angeles. Not a fan of Los Angeles, and she was an LA person, and that's kind of a deal breaker there. Listen, if you love somebody, you'd think it's not like you're asking them to go to I don't know, Albuquerque, New Mexico. You know what I mean? It's like it's Los Angeles. There's Los Angeles is so big. You think you could find a part of the town that you enjoy. But anyway, Chicago's a beautiful place too. Long winters, but we'll have to see if Serena's okay coming from Canada. Hey, at least she'll maybe get some dual citizenship. Hey, but better for Joe. Maybe he'll even get some free health care in the whole deal. Who knows how it works? Do anything you can to get health care, include marrying a Canadian. All right, folks, this was my update again. Newsletter, there'll be a link in the comments section if you want to sign up for it. Super easy, super quick. You just type in your name and email address, and I'll be sending the newsletter a day early, the full interview that I had with Brandon Quinn. It's a great chat. All right, folks, let me know what you guys think. More content to come. Bye now.